Hello, and welcome to my presentation titled Global HR Strategies and Analysis of IHRM Practices in the NGO Sectors. My name is Grace Kitheka, and I'll be guiding you through how international human resource management works in the NGO sector across 4 countries, that is Kenya, India, Bangladesh, and the Netherlands. These countries were chosen because each has a strong, active NGO sector, but with very different contexts in terms of culture, economy, and legal environment. In this presentation, we'll look at how HR is handled in each country, what works, what challenges NGOs face, and what lessons global NGOs can learn from each other. Let's get started. We'll begin with an introduction to IHRM in a global context. International human resource management means managing people across countries. In NGOs, this is very important because each country has different cultures, laws, and ways of working. In Kenya and Bangladesh, for example, NGOs work closely with local communities. In the Netherlands, HR is more formal and focused on individual rights. To manage global teams well, NGOs must understand these differences and adjust their HR practices. We will begin with looking at Kenya's IHRM practices in the NGO sector. Kenya has been identified as a major hub for NGOs in Africa. HR here focuses on collaboration and community impact. Organizational behavior is generally supportive, but resources are sometimes limited. NGOs often use transformational leadership, which means leaders who inspire their teams to do good work and create change. In Kenya, NGOs focus on hiring locally, which is people who understand the community needs. Training is improving with some NGOs now using tools like Talent LMS or Zoho People to deliver training and track performance. A big challenge is keeping staff in remote areas. To address this, NGOs offer flexible work, growth opportunities, and involve communities in hiring decisions. These practices help improve trust and long-term impact among the staff, the organizations, and the community. Our second country is India. India has one of the largest and most diverse NGO sectors in the world, with millions of registered organizations. The HR sector is the HR structure in many NGOs is still quite hierarchical. This means decisions often come from the top, and this has been challenging, especially in international NGOs that are moving towards team-based or more collaborative styles. NGO leaders often act as both managers and mentors, especially in the field. There is a strong focus on mission and social change, which shapes how teams work together. Cultural values like respect for seniority, loyalty, and group harmony also influence how HR practices. Recruitment in Indian NGOs often focuses on field experience, language skills, and commitment to social causes. NGOs are also using LinkedIn and local job platforms to find talent. Training is improving, with many NGOs offering both in-person and online options. Tools like Google Classroom and Zoom help train staff across states. One challenge is high staff turnover, especially in donor-funded projects. Every staff wants security in their job. Some NGOs address this by offering growth paths and focusing on employee well-being. Best practices include onboarding programs, mentorship, and investing in younger staff. Our third country is Bangladesh. Bangladesh is home to BRAC and one of the world's biggest NGOs, and my home. HR here is very structured. There is a clear hierarchy. NGOs focus heavily on poverty reduction, which is SDG 1, and women's empowerment, SDG 5, and this is reflected in their HR strategies. Staff are trained regularly using LMS system, and there are systems to measure performances like the balance scorecard system. However, challenges faced include long working hours and burnout. A great practice is growing talent from within the organization and investing in leadership development for women. Our fourth country is Netherlands. In the Netherlands, NGOs are known for having very strong systems for employee rights and well-being. HR practices here are built on openness, fairness, and respect for people's individual needs. The leadership style is usually flat and democratic. This means that employees are encouraged to share their ideas, give feedback, and be part of the decision making in the organizations. Work-life balance is a big deal. Most NGOs offer flexible working hours, support for parental leave, and mental health care. Another important point is diversity and inclusion. Dutch NGOs make sure that their teams include people from different backgrounds and treat everyone fairly. So overall, HR in the Netherlands focuses on giving employees a voice, supporting their well-being, and making sure the work environment is inclusive. Recruitment in Dutch NGOs is usually based on skills, experience, and alignment with the organization's values. They also aim for diverse teams, including people from different cultural and professional backgrounds, as we have seen in our previous slide. One challenge is managing international teams and working across time zones. To solve this, the Dutch NGOs use digital HR tools like Bamboo HR and Slack to support communication and collaboration. They also focus on transparency in performance reviews and give regular feedback, not just annual appraisals. We will look at a comparison of HR practice in all of our 4 countries. For example, leadership in Kenya is relational, while in the Netherlands, it's democratic. Cultural values like power distance and individualism shape how HR works. Each country faces different challenges in training and development. Employee engagement also looks different. In Bangladesh, it's mission-driven. In the Netherlands, it's based on feedback. Innovation is rising in all 4 countries, with digital tools being adopted. In terms of theory Y fits best for NGOs in the Netherlands and Kenya because it supports trust and responsibility. As we've seen, each country takes a different approach to HR in the NGO sector based on its culture, economy, and their legal systems. In Kenya and Bangladesh, NGOs focus more on community connection and social impact. In India, HR is based by tradition and hierarchy, but it's also evolving. In the Netherlands, HR is formal, structured, and employee-focused. Cultural factors influence how people give feedback, make decisions, and work in teams. For example, direct feedback may be okay in the Netherlands, but less common in Bangladesh or India. Economic factors also play a big role. NGOs in Kenya and Bangladesh often depend on international donors, so HR planning can be short-term. In the Netherlands, stable funding allows for better long-term HR planning. Legal factors matter too. Dutch labor laws are strict and protect employee rights. In other countries, legal systems may be less consistent, which creates HR challenges. Looking ahead, one key trend is the growth of digital HR tools, like HR software and online learning platforms. These help NGOs manage staff more efficiently and productively across different countries. On this slide, you will see the references that I have used for this presentation. Most are academic articles and real-world sources that explore IHRM practices in different countries and NGO settings. They helped me understand the differences and similarities across Kenya, India, Bangladesh, and the Netherlands. Thank you very much.